What is up, everyone? I've never done this before, so bear with me on it. I just figured I'd touch base and do some kind of, I think they call it a podcast on recent events that's taken place in the GTA modding community. Recluse Gamer, he had my back on my release out of GMC Sierra I released as a city vehicle. Um, received a lot of hate from it. Small, nitpicky things, wheels too small. Okay, I could take constructive criticism, sorry. Uh, but the constant bashing is one thing after another. And, I know it's just the same people that always bash all the new modders out there. Really doing this video more so for the new modders out there, to not be afraid of the haters out there. Make sure that you keep doing it. Don't be afraid to release. And I see it a lot. Someone releases one model and then you never see them again because of the amount of hate that they got. And everyone that hated on my stuff, that's all they do. Just like Recluse said, they just go around patrolling, looking at new modders and bash them. On the vehicle, even if they're released vehicles that are on LCD PDFR, they bash them. Oh, that's not your model, okay? It's on there. That's what it's there for. It's there so people can make cool cars and release them. I like doing this because it kind of lets me express what I think police cars should look like. Um, Videos I'm showing now are just some of the cars that I've made, none of which are bad. And obviously a lot of people think that they aren't because they get them all the time from me. Some of them, like my 2018 Silverado, has similar lighting to that of XPR. But yet, why do I have the criticism that I'm getting? Why are people bashing me on that similar lighting that I chose to use? That doesn't make sense. And I'm looking through another Discord of mine, and someone posts a picture of the same Silverado, 2018 Silverado. It's all blue and white lighting. Actually looks really nice. It looks similar to mine. I have 3 bars on my Silverado. There's a Silverado there. I have 3 bars on there, and they wig-wag back and forth between red and blue. Is it the same except it, was blue and white. The back of it, the lighting, the speed of the lighting, everything was exactly the same as mine. Different lighting packages. There's a light bar on it where I chose to do a slick top. Very, very subtle differences. But the exact same lighting, the same light bars are on my Ram bar, the same side lighting, the same rear lighting. I mean, the same exact light bars. It's the exact same vehicle. And the same person that bashed me is talking about how nice that model is. When you look at it, there is absolutely no difference aside from the lighting, the colors of the lighting. Not even the light bars. They're the exact same, but the colors. Blue and red versus blue and white. No difference on that at all. You know, at first I get all the criticism from it. Kind of took it as kind of like those that didn't want to do anymore. I'm not gonna release anymore. I'm just gonna just kind of keep it to myself. Um, but then seeing Recluse come on and actually back me up. It's like, okay, hold on. Now I can't just stop. Keep doing it. So I actually recently released a Top Gun inspired Crown Victoria. Decent car, all amber lighting, meant to be a security vehicle. Surprisingly, it's been up for almost 2 days, and so far I haven't received any hate on it. Other than the skin, which is inspired Top Gun. I mirrored it exactly like the car I was looking at. They don't do Crown Vics. Again, I want to do something a little bit different, a little bit out there. Um, Chose to do some street style Crown Vic instead of a full all-out police vehicle. You know, Came out pretty nice. But then again, I see it in this other Discord where it's a meme. If you don't know what memes are, usually meant to make fun of something or someone, some event, make fun of them. And the response is, what is the lighting? 2 ions on the grill. Why only 2 ions? Why I chose ions? Then I've got them hid in the grill. You know, it's why they hit in the grill. You know, how I chose to do it. It's the lighting that you see. You know, every vehicle I make, you know, there's some inspiration comes into those. I'm sorry, for when I make them. You know, and I get hit all the time. You know, oh, you're a new modder. There's no way you have all these models. You know, you steal models. You know, I actually got accused of stealing them, ripping them, downloading locked models, and being able to convert them, get them unlocked. I don't even know how to do that. You know, every model I have, um, either I've had made for me, um, or I have converted a few 4 models to GTA 5. I'm not very good at it. You know, you'll see those models are kind of rough. Um, Cleaned a lot of them up because I've sent them to somebody else that's a friend and had them convert them back. But every one of my models are legit. I don't steal things, never have, never will. You know, the reason I'm personally receiving so much hate from this is because an incident happened a few months ago where I got accused of leaking XBR's vehicles. You know, I've never been that guy. I've never done anything like that. I don't release things. You work hard on your vehicles. You know, XBR's vehicles are they're nice. You know, don't get me wrong on that at all. But I have zero reason to release some kids' models. You know, I was even able to prove that it wasn't me. You know, and he actually turned out to be an old friend, well, I say friend, old person who I used to consider a friend that we ran a server together with, and he had them all and stuff, and for whatever reason decided to release them under my name. It wasn't even under my name. They created an account on 5M forums, Husky2 or something. Um, Vaguely familiar with the name, but able to prove that, and I don't care. You don't have to accept me back. I'm doing my own thing, and the biggest thing that prompted me to do this is today, I'm in Discord. I'm in actually Recluse's Discord, and I see when people are asking for help, how do you do this? Someone's asking, how to template. So Recluse, last night he makes a video. He streams how to make a template, and I guess there's some issue where the template was blurry, pixelated, or something. So another member in the Discord gets in, starts saying, hey, I've got a fix for it. This is what you do, and actually starts listing out the steps on how to do it. That is what the modding community is supposed to be about. The modding community is supposed to reach out to help one another through issues, whether it be learning something completely new or learning an easier way to do something. There's always shortcuts. Especially Zmod, very, very helpful tool. Very helpful program. Even better, more so if you know the shortcuts. I've had a lot of people show me different things. You know, um, Anything from there's a light bars, off-road style light bar, LED light bar. And I had someone wanted me to take that light bar, and they wanted that to flash because in real life that's what their vehicle had. I guess they're a volunteer firefighter or something, and they had a light bar that could flash white and red. So they wanted me to make it flash white and red. I hadn't quite learned how to do that, and it's somebody else just out of the blue, me talking about it. Well, I can show you how to do that. It just takes the time to show me the steps, the easy way to do it. Showed me the hard way first, and then said, "Hey, here's the shortcut. And you should always learn the hard way first, but this is the shortcut to it." That is what this community is supposed to do. We're supposed to help one another. We're not supposed to have these feuds, these rivalries over what? It's a game. I'm 26 years old. If y'all don't know that, I don't got time to be playing all these games. You know, Today I'm on my off day, enjoying it, working on some vehicles, doing some things, and like I said, I saw those comments in Discord. It actually inspired me a little. Inspired me enough to, give some of my models to them specifically, just because of the level of maturity that they have. I don't know all their ages. I don't know how old Recluse. I'm sorry, I don't know how old you are. But I mean, you're as mature as me, if not more. So, hats off to you. Hats off to you standing up to the modding community and speaking the truth on things because it is true. Everyone commenting negatively on stuff, You don't those people only comment positive to feel that's been doing it for a long period of time. I think they're afraid. I don't even think afraid is the right word. I think that they just don't like new people coming in. So, knowing when you're new at something, you kind of you're insecure about it because you don't know how's it going to come out. What do other people want to think? You don't know those things. And that was first vehicle I ever made. I didn't know. I'm working on it as a F450, and I'm working on it. I didn't know. So I'm like, I'm doing the best that I can. And it was minimal lighting, whatever. So if I would have released it, I didn't, but if I would have, I'm sure I would have been criticized for it. So I waited to release something until I thought it was actually really good. Had a lot of people telling me, "Hey, your model's really good. You should make something to release." Okay, so I do, and immediately, just like I thought, hit with this criticism over nothing, over wheels. Constructive criticism, is usually positive. The way you word things, the way you say it, is there to let the person know, hey, you're doing a good job, but here's the issues that I'm seeing. GMC Sierra, the first comment, what the fuck are those wheels? That was the comment that was made first. Followed by, they're so ugly, whatever. And they were realistic rims, realistically sized. The tires themselves, I agreed, and I did agree, that they were too small. I guess I should have went in and edited some, but I didn't because it was already a released model on GTA 5 mods. Didn't receive any hate, so I thought, you know what, I guess this is a good model. Thought the wheels were small, but yeah, I'm not going to take the time if there's no one else thought there's something wrong with it. But only because McGarrett here posted it, got hit with this. So I should have responded. You're right. I'll look into it and I'll fix it. Instead, I got a little mad and I posted the haters gonna hate. But it's true. You know, um, if you're always hating on other people, there's no way you can ever be positive. You can never say anything good. I believe the exact opposite. You can guide someone the right way. You can teach them new things. But it's all about your approach. It's all about how you say it. Be constructive about it. And there was a guy that commented on that after everything else went through. The shit show, as LCPDFR stated it. Um, that posted, the rude comments, how what should have been said, how it could have been said, and then, yeah, overall, good model. One tweak to do, it'll be alright. Even down to suggesting, not telling you, not telling me you need to have other lights, but suggesting add this or that. That is how the comment should be, not straight hate 100%. Even down to my skin, it's a simple skin, it's a city vehicle. Those in the US know city vehicles, most of them just are generic, they're basic, they just have a logo slapped on the side. So I put the Los Santos seal on the side of the doors, and on the back, on the tailgate, I put a caution paint job on there, the yellow and black stripes. Put that on there. I had all amber and white lighting, which is something that you would see, kind of minimal, which again is something that you would see. I integrated more lights so than adding a light bar and other stuff because where I'm from, city I'm at, that's how they are. They don't do light bars. They integrate lights. There's strobes in the lights and fog lights, and there's strobes in the reverse lights, and they might have some light on the tailgate. And that's pretty much it. And so that's what I did. It's a basic skin. Immediately I'm criticizing how lazy can you be? And okay, well, if I was making a vehicle that was going to be part of a construction company or a police vehicle, as you see from background videos playing there, I know how to skin. My Top Gun vehicle is another one. I know how to skin. I take the time and I really find the inspiration to do it, and I make it exact. I don't take a picture, copy, paste. No, no, no. I actually free draw them, free do them, fill in whatever you got to do to get the skins made. I've come up with some very creative skins. Some skins I didn't even have an inspiration for, and I made. Skinning is the first thing I knew. It's not hard. But again, I was strictly going for. that city look, that city vehicle, you know, and immediately you're hit with this hate. You know, um, this stream isn't meant to be long. Probably honestly went longer than I kind of wanted to. But just giving the examples out there, um, if you're not known, if you're not sucking up to, a developer that's been doing it for a long period of time, you're gonna receive the hate, and don't join my Discord. I yeah, some models I charge for, but I have been releasing a lot of models, um, and I open it to where people in there can make their own vehicles and release them. If they don't want to release on mostly PFR because they're afraid of the hate, whatever, that's fine. They can release them on mine, and we'll applaud them and tell them ways to improve, not hate on their work. Because let me tell you, I've seen some rough stuff. I've seen some rough stuff. Mine were rough. I've gotten better. If everything I'm detail oriented. Down to making sure that there's no collision issues. Make sure hands don't go through tires. Make sure hands don't go through ram bars. Make sure everything has the full collision. Where there's others that I saw that the hand and arm of the characters going through the wheels because the wheel has bad collisions or whatever. Half the wheels going underground because the collisions are bad. Resize wheels, you gotta make sure you resize the collisions. You know, People wanting to learn, I open it up. I have tutorials in my Discord that will show you how to do certain things. And I do that just because it's free. It's things that we should do. We should be helping other people out. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for somebody, pushing me to do it. And the cars, the reason I keep going is honestly to people like Recluse who don't care what other people are saying and will back anybody up who doesn't even know me. I made him a skin once. I made him a skin because I was in the Discord and he posted, hey, I need someone to make me a skin. So I responded to him, like, hey, I'll make it. Send me the file, I'll make it. I made him skin for, I think he released a ambulance, a Dodge Ram ambulance, something of that nature, and I made him a skin. I didn't know him. He didn't know me. He still doesn't know me. He just knows of me and knows that I go out of my way to teach people to learn also. You know, Again, the whole purpose of this stream is more so to really define what the modding community should really be, what it used to be, and where it should go. Those that can't share and can't teach shouldn't be doing it. You're only as good as the legacy you leave behind. If you keep it all to yourself, that's not going to get you. It's not going to get you very far. Um, so with that, I mean that's pretty much all I was going to talk about. I'd hope that I could have got somebody to join me, but understanding that not everyone can join. So until next time, y'all, I'm gonna log out.